Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain the phylum Porifera. So in the animal kingdom classification, we have a non-chordate and chordate based on the notochord. So in non-chordate, this is also called as invertebrates. In invertebrates, we have a number of phylum. So from Porifera to Hemichordata. So each individual phylum, general characters, important feature and example organisms we are going to discuss. So first phylum is Porifera. Porifera means this is comes under invertebrate or non-chordate. So there is lack of notochord. Porifera means pore-bearing organisms in the Porifera. Generally it is called as a sponges. This phylum is established by the scientist Robert Grant. So we have to see the general characters. So these are aquatic. Mostly they are marine. They are live in the oceans. So they are marine. Some are fresh waters. Example, the families of Spongillidae. Example, Spongilla comes under freshwater sponges. Exception, but mostly marine. And also, the Porifera having the cellular level of organization. These are multicellular organisms, but there is no coordination between the cells. So lack of coordination, it has a cellular level of organization. There is no division of labor. Each individual cell, they can carry their own function. And also these are diploblasticans. So already in the introduction class, I said what is diploblastic, triploblastic and type of symmetries. So here diploblastic means it has made up of two germinal layers, that is ectoderm and endoderm. So here diploblasticans, they are showing radial symmetry, some of asymmetrical. So already I given a code Dr. TB. So all diploblasticans shows radial symmetry. All triploblasticans shows bilateral symmetry. So this is the code. Then here Porifera is cellular level of organization. They are diploblastican. They are showing radial symmetry. And also here the sponges having the two type of layers and it is attached to the substratum. So outer is pinacoderm, inner is choanoderm. So this is outer flat cells made up of pinacoderm, inner it is choanoderm. Pinacoderm made up of pinacocytes, choanoderm made up of choanocytes are collar cells. So this is the two type of layers. So here we have a just like pores, Porifera, pore bearing. So here we have a number of pores. That pores is called ostia. So with the help of ostia, the water comes into the organism. The entry of water into the organism by the ostia. Then osculum is the exit place. So with the help of ostia, the water is come into the organism, that is the spongocoel. The middle place is called spongocoel. It acts as a canal system. Then here ostia is a just like entry point and osculum is a exit. With the help of osculum, the water will exit. So this part is called spongocoel. What is the importance of spongocoel or canal system in the Porifera means? It helpful for the nutrition, excretion and respiration. So this is also 2 marks important question in the IP. Why? Because there is no tissues, there is no organs to perform the works. That is why here the spongocoel or canal system, they can do the works like nutrition, excretion and respiration by the floating of water with the help of ostia and exit to the from the osculum. And in between the pinacoderm and choanoderm, we have a space. In that space is called mesohyl. So this is the spongocoel. It is a vase-like structure. Outer pinacoderm, inner choanoderm. Between this mesohyl is present. And in the space is called spongocoel. It has a canal system special feature, that is with the help of nutrition, excretion, respiration, water entry from ostia, exit from the osculum. Then here it has the digestion is holozoic or intracellular digestion. Holozoic means the total whole by the single entry and after that it will exit. Then nerve cells and sensory cells absent. That is why here there is no coordination between the cells, even though it is multicellular. And the exoskeleton is made up of calcareous, silicosis. Calcareous means it is made up of calcium carbonate. Silicosis, it is made up of silica, and also spongin fibers. 3 type of exoskeleton is there, and these are hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite meaning or monoecious is same. That means the sexes are not separate. Means in the primitive organisms, male and female gametes released in only one organism, that is called monoecious or hermaphrodite. Then the reproduction is done by the sexual reproduction or by the asexual reproduction. If asexual reproduction is done by the process of budding, in that budding, for example, in sponges, exogenous is there, endogenous is there. So based on the formation of birds outside the organism, it is exogenous, inside the organism is endogenous. The internal fertilization takes place, and the indirect development. Indirect developments with the larval form. So here we have a 3 type of larvae, that is the code TAP. Trichimella, Amphiblastula, Parenchyma. These are the 3 larvae of Porifera. In the exam also they may ask the larval forms of Porifera. So remember, TAP is the larval form of Porifera. And also here they have a regeneration capacity. If the organism is cut, then they have a regeneration capacity, important feature of Porifera. And also example organisms, very much important in the MCQs. Common names are important for EAMCET and NEET. Cycon, Scypha. Euplectella, Venus flower basket. Hyloneema, glass rope sponge. Spongilla, freshwater sponge, already I explained in the exception. Euspongia, bath sponge. Chalina is the dead man's finger. So you have to remember the example organisms of Porifera with the help of common names. Why? Because these are the MCQs in the EAMCET and NEET. So these are the general characters of Porifera. You have to remember all. Thank you. If you like the video, please share and subscribe.